won this event as well. Oh, come on! What? What?
Not Your Professional Walkthroughs channel presents.
Hello and welcome everyone to another episode of Stardew Valley here on Not Your Professional Walkthroughs channel with me, your host Max. Well, tomorrow is the Stardew Valley Fair. Therefore, I need to look around my farm and determine what in the world can I put into the display case, and we are talking 9 items. So these better be good, otherwise I'm kind of screwed. And you guys as well, because, well, then the episode will suck if I don't win the first place, obviously. So, I'm gonna have to go and take a look around to see what is going on around here. Thank you, Lewis, for reminding me about this, or probably making me a bit more stressed out than I am. Now, I'm not sure what's the overall score for caviar. You see, the reason is I actually never had the opportunity before to use caviar for the display case. Therefore, I'm not sure how many points would I potentially get for utilizing it in my display case. So I'm gonna probably have to do something more conventional. Also, I'm gonna have to definitely put down the 8 sunflowers that I have, otherwise I'm gonna be quite screwed. A, it's a great gift for Haley, and B, well, you can turn it into the oil, and also I think one of the bundles does require the sunflower. I think it's one of the bulletin boards bundles. I'm not quite sure now, however. Yeah, you see? It's right here, so I'm gonna definitely need to get my hands on some sunflower. And it takes 8 days actually to fully mature, so this is gonna be a long process. Now, since it's fall, this is actually important season for me. The reason why is I definitely want to get my hands on the yellow sea cucumber. Reason why? Well, obviously I want to have it for one of the fish ponds, and later on obviously as well for the purposes of creating the amazing lucky lunches, for which I require corn, sea cucumbers, and like spangle or something else. I'm gonna probably have to once again feature the recipe for this. Now I'm gonna have to look at the fact of how many ores am I working with currently. Okay, so 3, 1, oh wow, that is bad. That is definitely bad. Also, what I've noticed is I don't have any coal whatsoever freaking ever, so that's gonna be really bad when it comes to smelting more ore, because, well, 3, 3, and 1. So I can make like 1 sprinkler, which would be actually perfect for the purposes of the 8 sunflower seeds that I currently have. And for those purposes, I would also love to use the speed growth that I have available for me right now. So how about I come down here? I'm gonna borrow one of these, just so that I don't have to stress about knocking out the sprinkler from the ground. And we will see how this goes. So sunflower will be taken care of. Which should mean I should try to put like a bee house when I will have the chance next to it. Pharaoh's honey is done. More grapes. Beautiful. Wonderful. Cannot complain. And I really wish I would have managed to pull off the grapes, eggplant, fairy roses, and amaranth all at the same place. That's just beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna have to, however, think of some sort of plan of what to do. Now, if I'm gonna get like gold star mayo or gold star cheese, that would be awesome, because I'm gonna have something to put into the display case. So I definitely will be able to utilize that. That is just awesome. I'm gonna have to go take a look at the eggs. God, I love these chickens. They keep spoiling me with all these magnificent eggs. Okay, so those have been loaded in. Let's go milk the girls. Hopefully they are not all over the farm. That's 2, that's 3, and let's look for the 4th one. Question is if I can finally crack open. Still no! Okay, I'm gonna definitely need to get the gold star quality for that. That's gonna be annoying. Let's see, what do we get from the fish ponds? Okay, wow! Salmon is not messing around. He has increased its population quite fast, and yes, I know. You require Omni-Geodes. The weirdest thing. Still not as weird, however, as the request for the Jello. I'm still kind of mesmerized by it, and I still can't wrap my head around it. And this log has been driving me crazy for a while now, so how about I chop it down and get that hardwood. Also, that foraging experience would be beneficial. And let's see if there aren't any trees to be harvested here. Be actually a smart idea if I would plant a bunch of them here and try to utilize the tree speed grow on them. And I'm not happy about how this ended up. All the way over there on the edge of the map. And why are you hiding here? I'm so confused by this dog. Okay, so the wheat is not being watered. The beer is done. And of course my backpack is also full. So I'm gonna have to think of some sort of idea of what to do with some of these things. Okay. That's the seeds, that's the grapes. Like to put more wheat inside. Finally starting to free up the space, but still not good enough. I don't think I'm gonna be able to have any bottles of wine for the event tomorrow. That's a little sad. Let's see. Gonna definitely have to figure out some sort of way to put together something decent for the display. This can be put back. Not the best place for the row, I have to admit. But this is also the place where I'm gonna be storing some of the items which I want to take. Pharaoh's honey might go as well. Melon jelly, sure, why the heck not? Therefore, I can sell you. I can sell you. The Pharaoh's honey as well. From the 2 corn, I'm gonna sell 4. I'm gonna turn the last few pieces into seeds. I'm gonna go put away the milk. I'm gonna probably be able to make more cheese by now. And then my plan will be probably, despite the fact that it's a lucky day, to actually try my luck with the fishing. I would really love the opportunity to get my hands on the cucumber, and cucumbers are kind of really annoying to get captured. They really do not like to cooperate in that department. Okay, let's drop that off. We have plenty of items here, so that is fine. It's gonna be 240. I really need to rush it in order to actually achieve something throughout my day, otherwise this would be one weird episode. Well, nothing unusual. It is the channel that you decided to watch. But I would still appreciate if I can put out something decent. So, we are talking beer, chocolate cake, Pharaoh's honey, melon jelly, cheese, and mayonnaise. We can potentially try our luck with caviar. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can go with the battery pack, and if required, I can go with like a squid ink or drop in the last diamond, which I should have somewhere over here if I'm correct. Yep, the diamond would do just fine. So I'm gonna go put away all of these things, or most of them, and I would love to stop by at Willie's blacksmith shop and purchase a whole bunch of coal. And I know, I should not be spending too much money right now, just due to the fact that tomorrow, when it comes to the fair, in order for me to purchase some of those starting points or fair points, yeah, I'm gonna have to be smart regarding this, because if I go there with not enough money, it's gonna be that much harder to accumulate the enough points to get my hands on the star drop, and I definitely want the star drop. Okay, let's try our luck this time. I believe in the previous episode it was just horrible trying to pull out something decent out of this high concentration place. Okay, smallmouth bass. That's not exactly what I was hoping for, and of course now it's gone. And no bites, so I'm gonna go to the shore. Ooh. Today, actually, it would not show on the calendar. But on the 15th of fall is actually Sandy's birthday. So in case you have already unlocked the bus to the oasis, well then go give the lady something nice. I mean, she's kind of isolated in that store, and I don't think she has the access to the casino the same way as we don't currently. Come on, give me some seaweed. Really like to go for some seaweed. Also, I'm not sure where exactly would be a great place to try and look for the sea cucumber. This is obviously not a sea cucumber. Gonna probably have to try the massive rock by the pier. Right after I restock all of these. Damn it, Willie's outside of his store, so I cannot purchase more bait. But, I might be lucky with this place. Now, I do not have any tackle, so it might be kind of annoying, but once again, I don't think this is the... Well, sea cucumber is not exactly a fish, because it does not have any sort of bones, so I'm not exactly sure what to call it or whatnot. That was a too far of a cast. Let's try like this. The frozen geode I can actually take to the community center. Demetrius does want it for his bundle. Okay, this is a bit wiggly woggly. Kind of hoping, but I don't think it's what I'm looking for. Also, it's fall season. Okay, I think now we have hit the jackpot. And I should definitely try to get my hands on some of that midnight carp, which is one of the newly added species of fish with the 1.4 version. Now, I do believe actually midnight carp can be captured during the fall season if the wiki page was correct and I looked over the fall season. So I should try either by the forest or the mountain lake, and yeah, I'm definitely hoping this is... God damn it! I'm looking for the yellow one. I don't know what to do with the purple one. I cannot use it for the recipe, and I don't know if I like mix it with orange in a keg if it would turn into the yellow sea cucumber or something weird like that. Okay, this is kind of jumpy as... Damn it! It's kind of bad. At least I'm gonna get more EXP from the fishing. And let's see, the rusty spoon I think I've already dropped off. Please, 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 let it be something good, something I can use, something I can sell, maybe something I can put in the display case. How's it going, Willie? I mean, I am pulling one fish after another. Well, I still don't know what the heck to call the sea cucumber. But you haven't pulled a single fish out of water yet. If this were a competition, I would be kind of kicking your ass. Okay, and that's... Yeah, I definitely need the broken CD, so the fiber has to go, and let's eat a few blackberries. I don't really... you know what, I'm gonna actually leave, just due to the fact that I'm gonna try to get my hands on the midnight carp. However, the midnight carp does not appear, I think, from certain amount of time, or like certain hour, to use the English more properly and not look like a total jackass. And therefore, I'm gonna have to try and probably wait till maybe even like 10 PM or something. God damn it, you freaking sea cucumber! What is the matter with this thing? I mean, it has 0 fins, and yet it's putting up more fight than rest of the species. That is so freaking weird. Oh, come on, man! Okay, screw this. Let's go and try for that midnight carp. I still have some bait. Not that much, huh? Okay, change of plan. Going to the farm, sell what I can. Going to the mushroom cave, pick up mushrooms, sell those. Go into the mines, kill a few bugs, and collect the bug meat. Turn it into a bait. Ooh, you see? We have now access to the wild bait. Theoretically, if I have fiber, bug meat, and slime, yeah, I actually require the bug meat, so I cannot create the bait now, but I should be able to utilize it anyhow. Therefore, let's sell all of these. Drop you in here. A hazelnut can be dropped off here. I still don't know why I keep all of these, to be honest, but what the heck. And I can drop you off. You know what? Let's do this. Seems more logical. We'll also free up some space in the inventory slots of the chest. And what else? What else? Okay, so I cannot smell like any ore right now, just due to the fact that I'm probably missing a whole lot of them. Therefore, I'm going into the mushroom cave. I'm gonna pick up the mushrooms and fingers crossed I'm gonna get my hands on some bug meat and get some bait and capture the midnight carp. I mean, the night is still young. It's still 9 AM only, and we have time until like 2 AM to get back to the bed. Ooh, actually, I'm gonna have a bottle of wine. I know, it's a great wine, but it's better than nothing. And what should I put in since you know what, let's turn it into like a cranberry wine. And let's rush off so that I will manage to do at least something with the rest of today. So the plan is getting my hands on some bug meat. Okay, I see first bug. You are in the way of the progress. You have disappointed me tremendously. Now the question is if I'm gonna come across more bugs or not. Really cannot afford to kill too much time here. Come on, I would really appreciate your cooperation in these hard times when trying to struggle for a piece of bug meat is the weirdest thing I thought I would ever say. Okay, I'm gonna at least pick up the damn copper since I'm here. Oh, come on, buddy. I'm gonna leave you alone. It's your lucky day, otherwise you would be a goner. And we're gonna go and try for that midnight carp, fingers crossed. Because last time I tried this sort of fishing, it was in the mines and I was unable to pull out the lava eel. But the lava eel is a challenge on its own, so fingers crossed for a midnight carp. If it would be this one, I would be so happy. Midnight carp. Yes! Okay. Well, at least something has worked out today. I had no idea this would be so easy. Ooh, I see you over there. Well, almost did not notice you, but damn. Okay. Apparently the game is trying to tell me to try this place. Let's give it a shot. And of course, I did not hit. Let's try like this. I don't think this is a midnight carp. I think this might be the regular kind, or like a smallmouth or something weird like that. Yep. Ooh! This is fun. So, when you unlock the recipe for wild bait with Willy, you are able to actually come across wild bait inside of these treasure chests. And I'm even more excited about wild bait than the diamond? What is wrong with me? Okay, let's try casting one more time with the regular bait. And of course I'm gonna pull out this thing. Now let's see if we can utilize the dual efficiency of the wild bait. That is, if I will stop pulling out goddamn green algae. Are you kidding me? And of course I have, what, like 2 more wild bait left or 3 wild bait left, so the duplication will not... Oh, actually it did! On the first shot! Okay, I have officially footage for 1.4 version. Something usable. And if you won't stop with the green algae, I'm gonna definitely dump like a toxic barrel in here. And I'm quite sure I would be able to put something decent together from all the weird stuff that's growing on my farm. I'm so mad that most of the wild bait has been utilized for capturing of green algae. Really wish I can exchange some of it for the seaweed. I'm really missing out on more seaweed. And it's another... Oh, Jesus! I did not even notice the time! God darn it! But this is bad, this is bad, this is... Darn it! Guys, why didn't anyone say anything? I don't think I'm gonna make it into the bed. Darn it! Am I gonna at least make it inside of my home? That is the key question. Okay, so, let's see. Carbs, gone. Ooh, wow, this is actually iridium quality one. Darn! Okay, call me impressed. Let's run off to the bed! I don't think it... yeah, this is gonna suck. Yep. I got kind of carried away with fishing. But, well, we have access to the 1.4 version of a dish added to the game, which is the Seafoam Pudding. I would obviously probably never eat this. Also the magnet. Let's see, what were the overall sales? Not really great. Okay, so beer. If I would not have loaded this Pharaoh's honey in, I would be really in big trouble. Wow, the fishing is quite diverse today. The Midnight Carp has quite nice price. Sea Cucumber was also nice, but once again, I would prefer the yellow one. Not sure what to do with the purple one. And that is why I sold both of them. So since I actually collapsed inside of my home, I should at least not get any penalty finance-wise or anything else. Today is also a lucky day since it's actually an event. Ooh, pumpkins are done. The reason why I'm happy is that I still kind of have not finished the full bundle, so I should probably eventually get to doing said thing. Like, no joke, I should really manage to do that. Okay, so that would be 2 more caviar. And let's see, what can I put where? So I think I now keep the seaweed and everything else here. That is correct, so I will be only able to make 1 more fish pond. Now, since it's today the event, I cannot go to see Robin and put in the order. She would actually not be working at the shop. It would have to be like the Dance of the Moonlight Jellies, since it happens later at the evening. she has her regular schedule. When it comes to these events which take place during the day, you are kind of screwed and you have to wait for another day. So obviously if I want to construct something else, that will have to wait for the next episode here on Not Your Professional Walkthroughs channel. Now the question is, if I want to do anything with the crops, the reason why is, okay, let's see, what are we actually missing? So yam, pumpkin, and corn. I would be able to finish off this community bundle. So, think, Max, think. I'm gonna sell you, I'm gonna sell you, I'm gonna keep you. Please be a piece of cloth. Please, 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 please. Diamond. Well, theoretically, I can keep this one for the display case. And let's see. Anything else? Yes, the aquamarine can be dropped off at the community center as well. Okay, so how do I plan to approach this thing? I can start storing stuff I require for the fair on one side, and whatever I am taking to the community center I should be able to keep on this side. Alrighty, so, but I still want to do things around the farm, like check the crab pods and whatnot. This is also why it's good for you to keep some of the crab pods in your farm. Now, I cannot get the access to the actual ocean right now. I would probably have to utilize the warp totem. And on my way back, probably I would have to utilize another one. And the main issue which I'm having now is the fact that I'm totally out of bait. Darn it. But at least I'm gonna get some refined quartz, so at least something positive, I guess. And look at this! This chicken was here waiting for me. Almost did not notice her. Hey girls, what's up? And the fair has officially started, so I really need to hurry up. Okay, so let's reload these. Let's pick up the chickens. Oh, come on, girls. What's up with this? I'm so confused when you get multiple days in a row like a large eggs and then suddenly you get like a small egg. Don't you love me anymore? Let's say hi to the girls. And that should do. So we're gonna have milk for the next round. Like so. And we'll probably have to run off to the fair quite soon. Now I do believe I actually dropped off the eggplant already. Yep. But that does not mean I'm gonna sell all of it. Of course, I'm gonna turn some of these lovely pieces into more seeds. But most of them will of course get sold. So let's see. You, periwinkle. Yep. 2 refined quartz. Torches can be sold. These 2 eggplants can be turned into seeds, and I need to go and grab the rest of the items I require for my display case. Also, key thing to remember: do not forget the items that you have placed into the display case at the fair. Otherwise, say bye-bye to them, because you will never see them again. Okay, so what are we talking here? We are talking 1 piece of wine, we are talking 1 caviar, 1 beer, 1 Ferrero's honey, 1 melon jelly, 1. So that all the way comes out to 1 item, 2. So that would be 8 and 1 more. I'm gonna probably take the battery just for the heck of it. I know it's kind of weird to think about the battery as a good thing to be placed inside, but believe it or not, I usually tend to put it in, and I don't know, I've never kind of lost even when utilizing something like battery. Now, I did say that you can of course put in fish, but since Willy will be doing the same, yeah, I'm not really that optimistic. Plus, usually when it comes to like the winter season, when everyone is at the fishing event, Lewis has these weird reaction to the smell of too much fish, so I kind of think he really is not a huge fan. Therefore, I tend to avoid putting in the fish. Where in the world do I keep the battery packs? Okay. And this will be our display case. Okay. It might work. What do I know? And that would be wild plum. Is there anything usable here? Okay. No. Well, let's go and see. In case you did not actually see me, well, you never had the chance to see me play through this event. So, this is the tent where you collect prizes for the tokens. I usually try to get both the Rare Crow and both the Star Drop. Star Drop is worth 2,000 tokens. Rare Crow is 800. Fun thing is actually when you win first place in the event, I think you get around like 1,000 tokens, but there is an actually easy trick when it comes to obtaining lots of tokens with one event, which I will try to display since I finally have the opportunity to showcase the Stardew Valley Fair on my channel. God darn it, I so much would have enjoyed having this also in the 1.3 version. Also, I tend to get the fedora because I feel like I look like Indiana Jones. So, we will see how this goes. I'm not that crazy about the sunflowers. So this is the event. Obviously, here we see some Dorado, some shad, chub, some mussels, God knows what else, some large eggs, pieces of cloth, a large wheel of cheese. I'm not sure what is this, and if these are blueberries, then I don't know what did Pierre do with them, because god damn they are massive. Yeah, Pierre did load in a bunch of stuff. Wait, did he just say produce from 1.4? Okay, that is definitely new. That is definitely new. Okay, you know what? Let's go diamond as a centerpiece, obviously. We're gonna try to make this look nice. So I'm thinking this way, 1 jar, 2nd jar, 3rd jar. What do you guys think? It's nice, right? Okay, this might do. Now, you can tell Lewis that actually he can go and deliver the results. You can still participate in all the events of today's fair. And since I never had the chance to showcase the fair, we are gonna go all over and try to show you what can be done. Darn it, okay? Tree trunk, no, there is actually one which I'm trying to go for. The fun thing is when you hit it at the top, you actually get a reward of a token. Yes, it's one single token, so in case you would want to get 2,000 of them, you would be here for all of eternity, so I do not suggest you to try that. Here we go. That is our first token. And oh, this looks nice. Here we actually can find Gus cooking up a large amount of, I think it's meat. George is getting roasted by the fire. I hope his chestnuts won't catch ablaze. Okay, Evelyn, there are no zucchinis here. How can he do that? Compliments of Mayor Lou. Oh wow, actually, I can even get... Huh! Son of a biscuit. Yeah, we people that tend to cook actually like to keep some of these things secret. You can do it. Alrighty, so let's see who else can we find here. This has been blocked off. Alright. Caroline, how are you? And this raises so many questions because how would you keep the best looking produce fresh for weeks? Is Pierre willing to share this technology? Because freezing is one thing, but I don't think it would keep the produce as nice looking. Yeah, that's kind of creepy. Now, this place is where you can actually purchase more tokens. This is one of the stands where you can play, and since I'm actually using quite the dumb mouse currently, I don't think I will be that good. Since this also requires me to utilize the slingshot, and I just hate using the slingshot. Okay. Well, if you've seen my Max Payne series, you know that I'm a terrible shot, but seriously, the main issue now is also, whoa, the fact of what type of a mouse I'm using. I've never actually scored too much in this event, so I'm not sure if there can be any sort of reward. My accuracy is quite horrible, honestly. I can just keep like... Yeah, you could have done that at the start probably. But score 60, 27 out of 49. 22 star tokens. Okay, let's try one more time. And this is also why I wanted you guys to save up money for this weird event. Since obviously 50 gold a pop is kind of brutal. Yeah, I'm just gonna go crazy here. Oh, come on. Just... I'm simply trying to shoot it anywhere just to see if I can clear out something. Ah, man, I missed that one. Okay. My accuracy is totally awful, but that is due to the fact that I'm trying to spam these rocks like crazy, and it shows quite well. Okay, let's see if I actually manage to hit more of these targets. Okay. 138 successful shots. God damn it. Okay, don't try to spam the shots. It's not working. I'm gonna return to this gentleman over here because that is how we're gonna get our hands on the overall tokens that I require. The fishing over here is quite nice. It's really easy. You will most likely be pulling out just some certain species of fish or seaweed, but you have only limited amount of time, so you need to hurry up because even while you're trying to pull in the fish from the water, the time keeps running. Obviously, fish is more valuable and will give you bigger score. If you pull out some sort of trash or green algae or something weird like that, you're not gonna get as many points. I've never actually managed to catch some sort of great fish in here. It's usually like sunfish or chub or smallmouth bass. And I try to avoid these places with like rocks or the algae at the bottom of the water because that is where I tend to pull out most of the junk from. So try those sweet spots with nothing underneath the surface and you should be able to do this quite nicely. Also, you are working with the basic rod which you had at the start of the game. And I think I just broke the game because I did not even land the tackle at the water surface, and yet I am actually reeling in something. Okay, I actually did manage to break the game for the first time ever. Wow, this episode will be so funny. Let's see if we can reach at least 100 points. I highly doubt it, but yeah, tough luck. Maybe next time. But this is nice little practice for you to try and catch some fish in case you didn't do any fishing recently. Okay. But here you actually can get your hands on some decent amount of tokens. It's just gonna take you a while, and after that you're gonna be so fed up with fishing, you're not gonna want to do the same thing. And here you can get a token for 50 gold a piece. God darn it. Okay, I actually wanna get 100 of them, and we're gonna come back to this gentleman and I'm gonna tell you the mechanics of the wheel so that potentially you will be able to succeed in case you've never done this before. And I don't think I can interact with any of the houses or trash cans. Yes, that remains the same. Now, as well as the townspeople, you will usually see tourists roaming around. Like the lady with the kid, this guy with the camera, this young lady over here. Yeah, she has quite the cheese wheel, that is true. Here, actually, Marnie has some of the animals on display, and soon, I hope soon, I'm gonna be able to get this guy, this porker over here, this bacon. That would be definitely great. Hey Linus, what's up? Yeah, well, maybe try a different haircut, I don't know. Go crazy. And a last piece of the resistance should be the wizard with this lovely lady here who will tell us our fortune for 100 gold. Usually what she will tell you might be reflection based on some of the latest interaction with people or things you have done. So for example, if you went into the caves and were battling some of the minions, she will tell you that she sees you in danger. Sometimes she's gonna tell you that you are a good friend with someone else. Okay, really starting to think I should go and marry Emily for some reason. But we'll see how that works out. Well, we will see how that turns out. So, now the less of a fun thing. How to get your hands on a tremendous amount of tokens. You see, since the era of, I don't know when the game was launched back in 2014, the game works with the following mechanic. It's usually a device to bet on the green color, because that is where you will land most of the time. So usually what is a device to do is, for example, bet on green, small amount, wait till it will finally fall on the orange. After it has fallen onto the orange, do like a 2 big bets on green, and that is when you will double your money. So here I'm gonna try to showcase this by betting the 3 tokens that I currently have. If the mechanic still works, I might be able to get the first win here. Okay? And this is basically how I will continue to go in order to get over 2,000 tokens. Now, in case you don't want to do this forever, as you see, we have lost now. So my reaction to that is to bet 100 now. Sometimes it actually does tend to happen that twice in a row it will fall onto the orange one. But usually after the orange, it tends to fall on the green. And I just lost 100 tokens. Thank you. That is like 5,000 gold. I'm so happy about that. Let's see if this time it will work. Yep, it worked. So now you have actually guaranteed that, like, I don't know, 2 or 3 times it should fall onto green, and then you stop betting big, start to bet small amounts once again, and after it falls once again onto the orange, you start to try and double your tokens yet again. Really don't want to lose those 150 tokens! God darn it! Okay, this is gonna take forever. So I'm gonna actually go tell Lewis to tell us what are the results. I have loaded in all of these, so now he will actually leave his post and he will stop by each of these displays and he will then have the results. I really hope the diamond and all the other stuff will be quite valuable. Now, till that is going on, I'm gonna probably, shut up for a while and try to earn some of these tokens, and we will see how that goes. So, wish me luck. It's time for a montage. Okay, that last one was actually supposed to be 100, but I'm kind of glad it worked out. Now, fingers crossed, we have won this event as well. Oh, come on! What? What? How is that even possible? I did put in stuff like wine and God knows what else. How is this second place? What the actual funk? Pierre won? Oh, you bastard. Well, next year, I'm gonna definitely get your ass. Trust me. And I'm gonna take that first place. Okay, so now I actually have the 2,800 gold. Or tokens, sorry. So, I can go for the store drop. But I don't want to get the Scarecrow or the Rarecrow just yet. I would actually like to get the Fedora as well. That way I actually know it's a proper file for me, since I always tend to go for it. So let's try a bit more of this and see how it turns out. And after that we're gonna go pick up the remaining last pieces and we're gonna leave the event. I hope you guys definitely did enjoy it. The Stardew Valley Fair is one of my favorite events in the entire game. Like I said, fall is my favorite season, and well, this event certainly makes up for it. Okay, well, if math serves me right... Yep. Really don't want the dried sunflowers. Or, you know what the heck. I have 10,000 gold. What do I need? 100? With 5,000 gold, I can still purchase another fish pond. But that will probably have to wait for another episode. I hope you guys did enjoy watching me lose so terribly to Pierre. God damn it, I'm gonna probably like purchase seeds from Jojo Mart just out of spite for this. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. In case you do wonder what else I do on the channel, check out the link in the description. If you enjoyed the video overall, please click like. This will let the YouTube algorithm know that what I do here kind of can be watched, and therefore I will be able to reach to more people and create a bigger community. Also, since I'm a small channel, I tend to read lot of the comments. Now, in case you wonder why in the world did I not respond to some of your comments in the recent episodes or featured some of the footage in the recent episode based on the comments themselves, well, it's due to the fact that the only game I recently played was actually Stardew Valley itself, and that is my only excuse. I really enjoyed the game, and I thought to myself, well, what the heck, might as well record a episode or something, and I will probably be publishing a bunch of Stardew Valley now, so who knows. But yeah, I'm gonna return back to posting stuff for Graveyard Keeper and all the other games that I currently am able to cover with my laptop. Who knows, I might be able to pick up another game or two if I will be able to find out that it actually works with my recording software as well, and by doing so I will be able to have at least something on my channel before I will actually get a desktop computer here at my home. But all of that will depend also from the feedback, and I cannot wait to see those comments. So keep on coming. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I will see you next time. Bye bye.